What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Marvel Legends Cassandra Nova from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Just get a closer look here. Get the side art, the other side, and then if you want to read the description, there it is. Alright, let's crack her open. Alright, so here is Cassandra Nova, and I did get her on Amazon. I will include that link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing her. I couldn't find her in store. I just found the two Wolverines, both the sleeveless and the brown suit, in Target, so I could not find Cassandra Nova, X-23, or Blade in stores. So she is a first in the line for Marvel Legends. We have never had a comic nor MCU Cassandra Nova of any kind in Marvel Legends form. So this is the first one we've had, and that's pretty cool. It's kind of unusual. Usually we get a comic version of a character before an MCU version. I can't think of any other instance where that's happened. Maybe somewhere down the line, I'm just not thinking of it. But yeah, that's odd that we have a MCU version of the character come before the comic version. So yeah, anyways, it's good to have a Cassandra Nova. Hopefully we'll get a comic version coming up soon, but yeah, definitely good to have new figures in the line. Alright, so let's take a good look at her. And very nice head sculpt. Definitely looks like the actress that played her in Deadpool and Wolverine. Very, very nice head sculpt. The articulation on the head does not go back, unfortunately. This figure is very limited on the articulation, the head articulation, as you could see. This is kind of a weird situation where the peg is at the neck and not at the head. The head and neck are both connected. So it's kind of, there was one figure, what was it? I believe he was a Skrull from, what was it, Secret Wars, that had this same type of, Secret Invasion, sorry, that had that same type of head. I forget the guy's name, but yeah, it's all connected here, and there's no separate peg, so that's kind of weird, and it kind of limits the articulation. Not that she could really do anything, because that coat piece is kind of blocking the head, so you only have left, right, and then she can go down like that, but that's about it. The coat, nice little details on the coat, the buttons and stuff. The arms, they do not have double jointed, so you just have the single joint, which is kind of going backwards. It is pinless, but you just don't have that great articulation. That's all she can go for the arm. That's kind of annoying to have just a single joint there, and same thing with the other one. And she is double jointed at the knees, so you get that, and pinless, but that's kind of disappointing with the arms. Not much you could really do on articulation anyways, because this coat is basically blocking everything. You can't have her sit down. I mean, she does, if you were to have like a chair that has some sort of space in between, you could do that, I guess, but it's kind of annoying with these coats and stuff, that with the hard plastic, you just cannot have them sit down on a throne or a chair or anything like that. So that is kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the story with Cassandra Nova and the articulation and stuff. But some of the stuff she comes with is just basically two open hands. Well, one open hand, and then the kind of like she's using her psychic powers hand. And then you got, this is a really cool, I really like this accessory. This can be used as a hand, or it could be used as a head, which is really cool. I'm going to show you how it looks like on a basic Marvel Legends suit body in a little bit, but yeah, this is really cool. Look at the details on that face. I forgot the guy's name, but this is when she stuck her hand in his face, and I'm curious to see if they're gonna make a Marvel Legends of this guy. Probably not. That's why they included the head, but uh, that's pretty cool. Very, very unique accessory, especially the double use of that. That's pretty cool for Marvel Legends. I gotta say. And if you want to see how that looks like on her hand, that so you kind of have that like that. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You kind of have her sticking her hand in his head effect. That's pretty cool, man. I gotta admit that is a really, really, really unique accessory for Marvel Legends. And then, if you wanted to, I just have this basic. This is a basic suit. Marvel Legends. I think Daredevil uses this. There's a bunch of suit bodies. I can't think of any right now, but this comes in blue. It comes in gray. Professor X, I believe, uses it, and a couple other figures. What is some others? Maybe the Chameleon figure from way back, but there's some other figures that use this. But just for an example, I put his head on this body. It might work for other bodies, but it works perfectly for this body, as you can see. So if you wanted to, you could put him on this buck. And then trying to see how I can get this. Maybe, let's see, like that. So there you go. So it's got that double use with the hand of Cassandra Nova and his face, head being it. That's really cool, man. So you have to kind of have her standing up on something because it doesn't obviously, or maybe have him sitting down or something like that. But that's how it looks like with the head/hand accessory. Let me just pull it off. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Always love these unique accessories that Marvel Legends throws in. Occasionally, it doesn't happen often, but I do love and I appreciate the very unique head the accessories in general, head or hand accessories, whatever. But these are really cool, man. Really, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much Cassandra Nova. I do hope we get another wave. We gotta get another wave. I mean, come on. We have a bunch of characters that still need to be completed in this Deadpool and Wolverine movie. We got Gambit, Elektra, Human Torch, Chris Evans version, Lady Deadpool, maybe a Pyro or Sabretooth in there as well. But there's definitely got to be a wave 3 to this, movie. So, look for that maybe later this year, probably next year, maybe. I don't know, depending on what they got going for this year. There's a lot of movies coming out, so we got Spider-Man, we got the Avengers movie. That's gonna be a big one for figures, I'm sure, but definitely the Spider-Man movie, and as well as we have the Daredevil Born Again. I'm sure we're gonna get a wave for that, or partial wave maybe, but yeah, it's a pretty busy time for Marvel Legends, so I don't know. We might get a wave 3 maybe this year. I don't think more than likely next year, but hey, I could wait. I just want them to make Gambit and all those other guys. We gotta have those guys. Come on. So hopefully we can wait for that next year or sometime in the future. But yeah, I do like this figure. I just I just really don't like the fact that she has this coat that blocks a lot of her articulation. You can't sit her down or anything like that. Plus the double jointed is usually there, and that's kind of disappointing. And then you have the head articulation doesn't really go back. But other than that, I mean, if you had to have a Cassandra Nova, yeah, so it's a great Cassandra Nova figure. I love the details on her, the face. That's very nice. Very nice head sculpt, as well as that unique head/hand that she comes with. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I would recommend her. I know a lot of people are not gonna like the fact that she's not double jointed, or the coat blocks her articulation and all that stuff. But I do like the figure. But so I mean, if you don't, if you had to have a Cassandra Nova, there you go. Otherwise, I guess you could wait for a comic version at some point. Hopefully, we'll get that. But yeah, she's a nice figure. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for this review, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.